Hey guys, what's going on there? It's the Guitar Historian here with you today. What's going on? So, exciting day today. We got some new gear to show off. I wanted to show you this guitar and talk about it a little bit, and kind of also comment on some of the things that have been going on with regards to price changes in the guitar market. So, without further ado, let's just get right to it. I'd like you guys to meet Marilyn. Now, I don't often name guitars. I only started doing it recently, and this one kind of jumped out at me for some reason. And the reason I named it Marilyn is because this finish is the 75th anniversary diamond anniversary finish, and I thought diamonds, and then the song "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend" popped into my head, and then Marilyn Monroe popped into my head. So I named this one Marilyn for now. We'll see if it sticks. But this guitar is actually a Partscaster, technically speaking. Almost everything on it is Fender. It's basically a player Strat. And what I did was I actually assembled this guitar. So the problem is I am really, really boring when it comes to doing my workbench stuff. So if any of you call, I deleted it because it was so bad, but I was doing a live stream last week, and I was doing some work on the workbench, and you can understand why I don't really make videos of me working on the workbench, because it's really bad. So what I did was, I'm sure a few of you have heard of a company called the Stratosphere. I think they're in Connecticut, but anyway, they always have bodies and necks that are for sale. Don't know where they get them, but it would seem as if they disassemble guitars. So, my theory has always been that maybe, they're shipping a bunch of guitars. Maybe they get damaged occasionally in shipping. The neck is broken, but the body's fine. So you take the neck off, you throw it away, you resell the body. They probably get it really cheap, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. But whatever the case is, I saw this initially, the 75th anniversary body, and I really liked that Strat, and I was actually thinking about buying it for a while, but it was just too much. I think it ran like $800 or $900, but I really did like the finish. So I got the body for, I believe it was $260, and I got the neck for about $230. So for less than $500, I got the neck and the body. And then I already had this from my old player Strat, which is right behind me. I put noiseless pickups into it, and I like it a lot. I'm going to keep it as is, but I still had this other pickguard laying around. I obviously put it into a black pickguard, but I had the other pickguard with all the electronics laying around, and I was like, well, look at that. I got an American Standard bridge on there. We put that on there just to kind of give it a little bit more of a upscale look. And I got the Pal Ferro board because my other one's maple, and I figured, just to spruce it up a little bit. So I thought, this one just came out absolutely killer. I mean, damn. What's funny is I hurt my finger. I don't know if you noticed, but I made a bad finger video with a bad finger. Yes, I just said that. I didn't realize it though at the time. I just made the video. It was what was up next as far as all my scripts that are written. So I just did that, and I had this Band-Aid on my finger, and somebody said, "Do you have a bad finger?" I said, "Oh my God, that's hilarious." But anyway, comedy hour over. So, basically I already had some of the parts. I had the old tuners because, again, I put locking tuners into my first Strat. I had all the pickups, all the electronics basically laying around. The only other upgrade I did was I put a Tone Pros, I believe is the name, input jack. It's got 4 contacts instead of the 1. So when you put the input jack in there, it feels really tight, and you get a really nice clear sound. There's no crackling. There's no, sometimes that 1 contact can get bent back, and you got to open it up and bend it back a little bit. So not really, you don't have to do that with this one because there's so many contacts that there's always a backup. What else? What else did I do with it? And then once everything came in, I got the Corona, California plate on the back. Once everything came in, I just basically assembled it, and like I said, it came out killer. I still do have to intonate it and set it up. The action's a little high. I might have to bring the neck relief back just a hair, but for the most part, like it came out almost playable. Like right now I can play it, and it's but my finger's still healing a little bit. And I kept the tremolo bar on. Yeah. Like I said, we'll run this one through its paces. I plan on filming a new intro soon, and I'm probably going to use this guitar to film it with it. I'm going to basically film myself playing a little bit, new song with the same kind of jingle, with new overlays, make it look a little bit more slick, a little nicer. And yeah, we're going to upgrade some things. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that and tell you, basically, if you have some parts laying around, or even if you don't have some parts laying around, there's still things that are cheap that you can get. The player strats are now $850. And, anything that you want that's even a little bit more upscale than that is close to $1,000. So if you're a little bit able and you know how to solder a little bit, why not assemble your own guitar? Put it together yourself. And it's fun. If you enjoy making models or things like that, it kind of really does, scratch that itch, so to speak. And you learn some things, and it's like a nice little hobby, and you save a lot of money. I saved what I would estimate about $300 on this Strat for what it is and what it is. And it's got a great color. It's a very distinctive, and it's my own. It's something that I made with the HSS configuration and everything. I just think that I can't look at it. It came out so good. But anyway, that's Marilyn. I figured you guys would enjoy meeting her for the first time. And like I said, you'll be seeing a lot more of her throughout the channel when we do. I haven't done a playing video in a long time, so I think I'm going to do a playing video soon. I've been working on a lot. I'm working on my playing and, noodling around a little bit. So I feel like showing that off soon. So stay tuned. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you have any questions about, how I did it and if I had any problems, and I did have a couple little hiccups here and there and things like that, but anything you want to ask me, if you're building your own guitar, or even if you've never done it and you have some questions about it and you want to ask me about it, just drop a comment down below, and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you like guitar history content and classic rock history, blues history, things of that nature. We're doing that pretty much once a week, if not more. So yeah, hit up the channel, will you? Take a look at some of my videos. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.